So yeah, we left off with doing this side quest where we are helping that lady smuggle the queen and young king, or heir to the throne or whatever, out of the Shadow Karja palace because they're pawns. They don't really have any power. They're being manipulated. So we're going to free them, or try and free them, because I find it interesting. I'm curious where it's going to go. And then we're going to jump straight back into the main mission and hopefully finish the game or get real close. And I'll wait until after we've done this side quest, but I'm going to share what I think is going to happen. And I can't overemphasize enough, I don't want to be told whether I'm right or wrong. I'm just going to make a guess, and then I want to see for myself whether I'm right or wrong. Mods have my permission to bring down righteous fury on anyone who ignores that come the time. Now then, this mission is down here. I pressed the Dark Souls run button there in case it's not apparent. Playing too many third-person games at the same time does this, and it's really, really bad. And there's nothing really you can do. You're playing so many different games that play from the same perspective but have different key bindings. Where's my mission? It's across the water. So yes, I'm probably going to be holding the sprint button in Dark Souls a lot for the start here. Oh, that's right. Running this one is pressed down on the left stick, which in Dark Souls, of course, is jump. So, that's fun. That's alright. So yeah, we're meeting up with the convoy. She assumes something is going to go wrong. I imagine they'll just send dudes to try and stop them. Maybe corrupted machines. Wait, is this alive? It totally is alive. Gravio's flashbacks. Oh hey, they're all dead. But are these the bad ones or are these good ones? Campfire discovered. There's someone up here. Oh hey, there was some medicine I was missing. In fact, more than I need.
Should have brought a cart.
I want a quick save.
It was worth it!
Thank you, Dystopian Citizen, for the sub via Twitch Prime.
You're three-toe Hodiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was
This guy's voice is very bizarre.
Lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Something attacked you from underground.
So that one I actually just saw is, I had a feeling I'd have to kill it.
I wondered why the Shadow Karja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face.
Hey, thank you, Pepper, for 6 months in a row. You're all giant nerds, I mean blub. Well, you heard her, people.
If they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Idaman. I've got to destroy that thing in the past before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long.
I've already killed one of these. I don't remember what it's weak to, but I have killed one.
It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
Well, we also have an abundance of potions thanks to the stuff he gave me, so that's perfect. Oh, hey there. Yeah, there it is right there. Hello, friendo. I just want to strip the armor to start with. If I remember rightly, you have to do sprint dodges for these things. Oh, that's right, they have terrible hitboxes, I remember now. I don't think that is stripping the armor, annoyingly. Wow, did a lot of damage there. Please stop hitting me when you're not hitting me. Yeah, like that. Put the trap down, Aloy. It's the Dark Souls boss. Yeah, that's not hitting me. Please stop that. That's very annoying. Yeah, that's not hitting me. Nope. Still not hitting me. Alright, I'll cheese it like this, it deserves to be cheesed. Alright, one more time and it should be dead. Goodbye. Yeah, if they didn't have such bad hitboxes, they'd be fine, but they're awful. Notice there's not many of them and you can ignore most of them. That'll pay for the potions as well.
Never know when I might need these.
All right. Put a lot of healing herbs around here, so I assume they know that it's got bad hitboxes. They just never bothered fixing it. You don't really run into many. No, I wanted to get my free heals.
Son, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rockjaw would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Hello, Felzar.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed.
She's got fantastic
Don't be
abs.
afraid, Radiance.
Do you see that?
Got excellent protection.
Don't make me leave yet. I want back up to that camp to get my free heals. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carja, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Itaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
Place traps in the canyon.
Traps would be nice.
I don't actually know where they're coming. An indication of that would be nice. Where's the overshield? I'll use that. That's not the overshield at all, that's fire defense. There you are.
Take cover up there, behind that rock. Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
Oh, I see. Okay. The arrow didn't go where I fired. That usually means it's compensating for where I'm aiming while the slow-mo's in effect, but it decided not to.
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're
Are you serious? That was all they sent? 3 guys? To save their king?
Get ready.
Alright, that's more like it. I see a robot. Oh, corrupted robots. I'd rather not waste explosives on a watcher. Yeah. Damn it.
To our advantage. Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat.
I'd imagine like 3 or 4 waves. With the last wave being something big. Oh, is that it?
I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear.
She's jinxed it. She's gotta be.
A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to
Oh,
her, I
is that a
will be
corrupted
very cross.
Thunderjaw? Jaw? Baw? Faw? Holy crap.
Here we go again.
Never actually had to fight one of these fairly. I don't approve. Oh, okay. That's fun. I assume it will have saved the checkpoint just before that. Yeah. Christ, it's got a huge health bar. I assume this attack stops eventually. Nope, no it doesn't. It doesn't stop till it kills you. I think we might just be abandoning this quest. Unless I can find a bit to cheese it from. Maybe behind this. My thinking is that not one of the guns I can pick up? My thinking was knock off one of his guns I can pick up and use that against him. That's the satellite thing that he can scan for me with, if I remember rightly. He's still not fully aware of where I am for some reason. I think I might have found a cheese rock. Satellite thing isn't coming off. Oh, it said component removed. I believe I found my cheese location. Although he is distracted by the NPCs, I'm sure they'll die soon.
Now they're hunting me.
Get up, back on the sniper spot I had. No, not there, you can see you there, I think. I think that might be the thing that launched the missiles. Although he has two. Ah, shit. Eli. Cheese rock for the win. Hello, friendo. Not enough to kill. Good job I bought all those wires, though I'm going to have to go buy more now. Get wrecked. Cheese against cheese, mine was stronger.
Forget about traveling light.
At this point, I don't really care about changing what I'm equipped with. Don't need any of that. Now, before I go and finish this quest, I want my free healing potions. This isn't another one, is it? I think it might be. No. It's kind of like Nibble Snart then. Some of them are and some of them aren't. Oh, they were pickupable. That would have meant he could do that cheese attack on me though, so I'm still... I prefer the way I did it. Because I liked kicking his ass with ease. Now, where was that camp? Up here on the left.
Save these for the trail.
Here they are. Thank you, I earned those. I bet the reward for this quest isn't worth the wire and wood and metal shards I used. I could go for a nice Gouda right now as well. I want to wear that corpse as a trophy. Oh, they survived, apparently.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
It's a very odd type of boat. Like the engine bit, I mean. Splashes the people sitting on the damn thing.
You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Is she hearing something? This is the town we were at before, weren't we? Where we did the island quest? Look out, it's the end credits. This isn't a main story mission. This is a side quest.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Well, we can look back on this as a thing that happened.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Almost 10 grand XP and 1 skill point. Anything else? No. Got a level. Which in turn will give us another skill point, I think.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
What do we want? What is this one? Heavy spear attacks deal increased damage when Aloy's health is low. Oh, and I got a trophy. Weapon coils and outfit weaves can now be removed and reused. Craft additional ammo from the same amount of resources. I'll take that one. Alright, we're going to go back to Meridian, to the wire seller specifically, and then we're going to go back to where we started the game and carry on the main story. To no doubt see the place in flames, if I had to guess. Oh, right, so while I'm buying wires, I will share with you my theory about what's happening and what's going to happen. And again, I don't want to be told whether I'm right or wrong. This is a guess. I don't want even a hint at whether I'm right or wrong. We know that the world got recreated by an AI called Gaia, who had various layers to recreate the universe, and the world rather, until it was all right, and then they brought back humans from gene seeds, etc. And then that Hades was the one who took the reins if Gaia, whatever, got it wrong, and had to wipe it all out and start again. We know that Hades wants to kill Aloy and calls her an anomaly. So I think he has the reins and has had for approximately 20 odd years, which is what age I would say she is, because she is a mistake. So Hades took control to remove her as a mistake, and as long as she exists, that's why he's in control. That is my assumption. Something could also have gone wrong because she has so much in common with what's her name? Elisabet? But that's my assumption. For the machines getting more aggressive, that means that's the point at which Hades took over. And that is roughly when Aloy was born. So that is my guess. We may have to do some kind of heroic sacrifice type situation to make Gaia come back. Gaia. Again, I'm not sure which is the correct pronunciation because I can't hear them when they talk. But that is my guess. As for what actually made her be born or created or whatever, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure why that happened. Oh, what is that? This item provides unlimited fast travel packs. Oh, alright. 10 fatty meats. Can I buy fatty meats from you? Probably not. This doesn't use up that. Oh, that uses a wire. We're good on them. We're fine for them. Alright, let's go. I'm not going to bother hunting for the fatty meat right now. I know I could, but we have enough to last us. Fast travel is not allowed to this location right now. What about this one? Fast travel is not allowed. What about this one? This one's allowed. The Ostrom arrow. Oh, damn. I missed that. Whole place on fire.
Trees on fire.
I spawned within fire.
The Sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
I'd rather not have to fight corruptors because they're a pain in the absolute arse. Oh hey, there's stuff in the way, so I have to. Actually, no, that's not true. I can just run past. But I'll get shot. Didn't mean to do that. Actually, I probably should do a manual save right now. No, no, I pressed no. It still apparently did a save, but whatever. Hello, friendos. Hey, you gonna follow me? You gonna be my bodyguard? Thanks for throwing me into fire, I appreciate that. I don't know if those are enemies or not. They are enemies, I think. We should be safe now. They were indeed enemies.
Mother's cradle. Raised to the ground.
Yeah, Mother's Cradle's been razed to the ground, alright. Remember that settlement? I don't. Was that not the well-defended one? No, that's somewhere else. A Corrupted Watcher I can one-shot with close range. Or we could just ignore it.
The embrace. It's devastated. For years, this was my entire world. It can be destroyed in hours.
Oh. Just sneak around and then see the big thing that we'll have to fight to get into Mother's Embrace, or whatever it's called, the cliffside.
Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
Well, they killed one of the bad guys. That wasn't a Nora. I don't think, anyway. It looked like one of the Shadow Karja.
Can't carry more.
Two corruptors again. One. Oh no, only one. That's not so bad. One plus guards. Oh wait. Oh shit, it is two. Christ. You stop moving so erratically. What are you standing on? Oh. come on, invisible walls, please. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Ah, invisible walls! Ah, of course, he can fire through invisible walls. Yeah. Great. Thanks, invisible walls, for screwing me over. Soldiers ain't getting out unless they walk through fire. They don't even have any armor you can strip, actually. They have weapons you can strip. I think the other one's stuck in... No, never mind. Where's the one that's damaged gone? It's quite on fire. There he is. So I probably shouldn't be wasting my good arrows against shit like this. Fire arrows. Christ, will you die? Also, that isn't hitting me again. Come here. Bye. Oh, those are just tedious to fight. Take that. Get lost. Oh, potion. Don't mind if I do. Did I hear scrappers? I hear something.
It was worth it!
I did hear a scrapper. Sit down.
gonna need this.
Thank you, Sophid, for 9 months in a row. Oh, hello. I have to give you a baby name now. Your baby's name shall be Noodles, because you get 0% off. And thank you, the Monkfish, for the sub via Twitch Prime that happened at the exact same time that Sophid did that resub. Sophid had a baby, yes. It's comprised mainly of food. Nope. I'm not seeing anything on my focus, but I bet that's because it's story led. Oh wait. Are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? I really don't want to have to fight another one.
More eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be hauled up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
I really don't want to have to fight another one. On the plus side, I can maybe set like a ridiculous number of traps and I don't think it's going to be able to come out of here to get me, maybe? Where is that again? Oh, it's right there. I think I bought the skill last time where I can recover traps, so if it turns out he can't actually come down here and I have to go and get him, it should still be okay. Pardon me?
Calm.
Pardon? Is he not taking... What the hell's going on?
To Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
For our mother!
Varl and Sona.
Please let me be back at Safety Rock. I'm not back at Safety Rock. I'm somewhere entirely different with that thing coming at us. That's great. That's excellent. Top notch.
May the goddess remember!
Ah, shit. Yeah, that wasn't anywhere near me.
Faithful that forsaken will die! Slay!
Bring down the demon!
I didn't knock his gun off. Come on, I knocked it off with so much ease when I was fighting that one from hiding behind safety thingy.
The corruption will not take hold!
Is this one designed not to drop me its gun for an easy kill? Oh, I knocked that one off. Now I just need to get to it, unfortunately. Can I maybe stun him? Or freeze him? Freeze him. Oh, hello there.
May the goddess remember!
I don't know where it landed. I don't see a yellow icon at all.
Here we are!
Hello, friends. I didn't realize I was standing amongst the enemy. I thought I was just standing amongst my useless tribe.
Back to the tainted earth, demon!
Oh wait, there it is there. Or there a heavy weapon is of some variety.
We did it! Aloy did it!
Damn right I did it. I'm not going to talk yet because that might trigger another wave of things. Love that all those traps I laid were well used. That's why I never bother using them. Any damage related ones? Ooh, that one I do want. Get rid of that. %41 damage. Did all that for 2% more damage. Hello, useless friendos. Nope.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Aloy,
See
your
ya.
deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost. You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or warrior...
Whatever happened to that ass-fart guard of the Nora? I hope he's dead.
You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just...
He's got
one
more
of
scars
our-
than the last time I saw him.
There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale, bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Nope, and then you vanished out of reality. Oh well. Goodbye, Val, whatever your name was. Nice knowing you. Where's the commander lady? I wanted to see if I could talk to her. The one with the very deep voice. Maybe she's waiting inside? The one who led the charge. Guess she also decided to just disappear out of the fabric of our reality. Oh wait, is that her? No. Also, I think that was a man.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Oh hey, phased into reality in here. Where's Teb? Oh look, there's Asshat.
You.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
I take that as a yes. Where's the... Oh, there he is.
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
At least you lived.
Goddess, remember my family in our time of need.
Aloy, you've come back. So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, She brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobeck. You are cleared to proceed.
Alright, here we go. There's a cradle, so that explains why we were born here.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
The heart of the Nora.
So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Objectives that way, exploration this way.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
You just corrected her, Silence. What the hell? To station 3981. Oh. So, Happy Fox on one side of wall, evil robot on other, destroying humans or something? And then Happy Robot dancing with people of different ethnicities, while a black cat watches. Black cats don't get to join in. Oh.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
That's a robot.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Christ, children are annoying. Again, I know the objective's pointing the other way, but that's precisely why I'm not going that direction immediately. This is the nursery.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Oh yeah, look there. Toys and what have you. I don't think there's anything else here. What are they drawing here? Tall tower reaching the sun. Pass. Happy scenic stuff. Pass.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Maybe they rose up against the robots raising them?
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Thank you, Tyrant Taco, for 9 months in a row. We shall call our child Quesadilla.
So this is where they lived? It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Kindergarten.
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Let's run and jump below steam. Looks like they murdered him to me. Is that a robot skeleton or a human skeleton? That appears to be a robot type skeleton. It's weird. Oh, if teenagers are to blame for everything that went wrong after the world got remade, I would so love that. Humanity and its immaturity.
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep. And remember, all of you,
What will happen to us?
you will be brave and you will learn.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
So something went wrong deeper inside the facility then. Same picture as before, same picture as before. Oh, this is different.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobeck. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So stuff should be nicer past here then if they didn't wreck it.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
You're special. All stats into luck.
Route 1 control access. Priority message for Dr. Sobeck. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Who with that one over there first? Operations log. Okay. Here we go.
Elisabet, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elisabet Sobeck, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elisabet. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elisabet, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Well, there's the answer.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Alright, so I had it wrong. It wasn't that Hades was trying to remove a problem and doing what it technically is supposed to do.
Function rectified. Elufia 9. Read 1 access unsealed.
Are we going down or up? So much belief on a humongous gamble. That's all they had left.
Going to be interesting.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
I like that she explained it in a way that they would understand, kind of playing along with the whole religion thing, even though it's not. And she rightfully got annoyed.
Anointed by All Mother herself.
She's a very well written character.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess.
That's technically literally true.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I think this might be the last time we get to hear this, so yeah.
Of course,
I want to know.
Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What?
I knew she was going to say that.
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, A band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Oh.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious. In agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission?
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. that was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Ross was a bit of a badass. We already knew that.
Welcome him back.
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
So she came from the mountain.
I don't know if we want to speak to everyone else.
My life.
Alright, we don't actually have proper conversations.
But I've never
Not
seen
right now.
Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right.
Oh no, that's fine. See you in Meridian.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you were...
I want to ask Assface if he's going to be there.
Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
I think he might be in there, Aloy. Hey, Assface, you coming to Meridian?
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Rosh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
He never has anything to say after I diss him.
Call out for justice. The killers will answer with blood for what they...
Yes, I think there was some Lemmy Smash there. I like that guy. He's brave without being stupid. So, I thought we were to go to Meridian. Meridian's down there. It doesn't want us to go there. We have to go... Oh, of course, we have to go find out the solution, and then we're going to, like, do something at Meridian. Final battle type thing. Alright. How am I doing for wires? That's really the only thing I care about. 53 wires. That's assuming we have a chance to actually shop when we get to Meridian, that should be fine. Alright, we'll go from free heap. We have plenty of fast travel kits. Barrow's better than the king, the captain. Yeah. He's got that religious bent, but I think Aloy's willing to work around it. I cannot get that special armor, no, I'm missing the cells it required. And I didn't go out my way to do the cauldrons, which is I assume where you find them. Because I'm more interested in seeing the story. It's like I was mentioning in the vlog that went live the other day there. Guerrilla do the Killzone games, which have always looked really good, but have been kind of shitty from a story perspective, characters, etc. And then they think up this new IP about a post-apocalyptic robot dinosaur world with well-written characters. And it's just so bizarre that they would take this angle after just doing Killzone games for years. And they knocked it out of the park. Obviously, there's parts of it that aren't perfect. I don't like how the bigger monsters react. Hitboxes are a bit wonky, but hey, they're 1K Monster Hunter too, and I love that. I'm willing to work around the problems because the story, the world, and the fighting keep me interested. And now that we know for sure what happened and all that, I'm not disappointed. The solution to the world ending and all that. It's technically a twist on the whole Fallout Vault strategy, but in a much more clever way. So apparently we have been up here. Ooh, hang on. Is that another corrupted Thunderjaw? It's glowing red. That might just be a normal one and he's glowing because it's night. I don't see like the tendrils of evilness. But that could be something to do with the range. You'd be trying to appeal to a different crowd? I guess. I'm not saying it's wrong that they went in a totally different direction. I'm saying I'm impressed. Maybe they've looked at The Witcher and thought, wow, that's awesome, let's do like a sci-fi version of that. Or semi-sci-fi, I guess, because it's post-apocalyptic. Reading Buddha, you've missed quite a few things. Gaia was programmed to make everything, or parts of her were made to do everything. The robots were designed to create the world, but like all the living plants and people and animals, like real animals, they were from seeds or genes that were saved. But the robots are now out of her control, which is why they went wild. And then they went aggressive because of Hades. We good in terms of no enemies? Looks like it. We have ourselves a save point.
I can't spare the weight.
Got some wire there, nice. Where... Ah.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
Okay. Please not glint hawks. Can I say that is a major negative for the game? I don't like glint hawks.
I
don't know if I'm going to the left here. Ah.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Gaia controls the robots. No, she didn't control the Pharaoh robots. The Pharaoh robots were an uncontrollable swarm that they let make the Earth literally extinct, so that nothing was left, and then die out because they had no biofuel after that, and then started from scratch after being in hiding. Oh, that's stalker mines, isn't it? Oh hey, and there's a stalker. Well, is that also a stalker over there? I think I'd rather get the jump on him from here. Can I hide in tall grass? Hello, Mr. Stalker. What do you do? Why did that do no damage? Or did it do no damage? Or did it actually do damage, but because you weren't alerted? I keep forgetting that the focus can't see him even though he's... or when he's cloaked, rather. I think he's still hiding behind there. Is that the same one? He's alerted, so I assume so.
I can get out of this.
He doesn't know where I am. And now he's dead. I think that was the same one. There is definitely at least one more though. Yeah, the whole problem they were trying to solve was that a company called Pharaoh made a swarm of robots that could self-rep biomass, so that means animals. And they lost control of it because they were so scared of hackers they didn't build a back door. And that's why Elisabet had to come up with a solution which was essentially restarting the Earth from zero. I want to get near that one, but I don't want to get close enough that I trigger one of the mines, because then he knows where you are instantly.
You're down.
Oh, that was a seeker. Please only be one stalker.
Stocking up.
That's another one up there. Yep, we'll tag that. Ah, shit. Well, that triggered the stalker, but it doesn't have an exclamation mark, so it's just seeing... it's coming over to check, I think. Or it's stuck. Hard to say.
Killing machine that disappears into thin air. Just what the world needs.
Two more. Oh wait, there's one right here. Hello, friendo. Oh, I thought you dropped a gun. Good enough.
Nope.
Is that finally all the stalkers now? Well, they focused on saving the planet, yeah, but they also didn't want the humans to go extinct. But yeah, they cared about everything going extinct. I think I got all the stalkers, so it doesn't matter if these go off, but I'm sure we'll see in a second. Yeah, would have been attacked by now if there was another one.
These will keep.
So we're going up there, and then across there, and then up again, I think. How did Silence get past all these?
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Oh, it's glint hawks. They're the best.
Full already.
I would love if I could just sneak past them, but I think they're positioned in such a way where no matter which direction I go... Oh, actually, if I take this left path... What did I see in the distance there? That is a Ravager, I think? It won't be a Sawtooth because they're too quote-unquote easy at this point. No, not magnificent murderous Glinthawks. No, 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 no. You can be taken out. It is a Ravager. Surprise, surprise. Seen nothing. Right, from here I can kill this Watcher. Then I think I can just wait till the Ravager's on the far side of the hill and then go round the long way. Like come up round here, I think. What do you see? I can't remember if I can take control of Ravagers. I can take control of Sawtooths.
Can't ride you yet. Is there more I can do?
Thank you for confirming that, Eloy. Oh, he walks right through this. Here, I'm still counting as fully hidden and he shouldn't walk over me. Why am I choosing to do this stealthily, incidentally? Because I think it's quicker, and I don't like Glinthawks. Am I not supposed to climb that? Quickly now, before the thing comes back around.
Saving these for the trail.
Oh yeah, well, you got here early. In that case, we might do Dark Souls 3 after this then, but I'm in it to win it now. I want to finish the game. The main story, at least. Where are we going? Ah, Christ. It's Glinthawk 2.0, the bigger version.
Almost there.
Correct.
Quick, Al, tell me the weak point of a giant bird. That shoots lightning. Back here. Not done with you yet. Is there no, like, critical hit location on this guy? As in, you know, it didn't give me the option to press a button for a critical strike. Is what I mean. I don't like this attack. Stop moving around so quickly next to me. It's making me waste ammo at this point. Not really a threat. Can't tell if I've stripped its armor or not. Because of the goddamn snow. It was the tear arrows I was using, right? I wasn't hearing the shockwaves. No, that was the wrong bow. That's the one I want. Didn't say component removed though. Visceral, maybe? Maybe this one has plot armor so you can't do critical hits, I don't know. I don't like it either way. Doesn't like when he gets his belly scratched. Good riddance. I want my drops now, please. Wait, I've killed one of them before. Am I only getting that achievement now? I fought the one when we first got out of the gate into Meridian. Not Meridian. The Sun People's Land. I fought one of them right there. Or was that a special type? Oh, that was a special type. That's why I couldn't critical it. I thought the other one I fought was called a stormbird as well, though. Whatever. Oh, look, they put a lot of medicine here. Obviously, there's going to be at least one Deathbringer involved in the finale. Probably two. Or whatever the big kill machines were called. The Pharaoh robots. That's not ominous at all.
Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Right, so Silent, that's the explanation for how there's like lights and whatnot here.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Still an asshole.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Eloy is talking to a man who's interested in finding out what happened in the past, and now he's interested in stopping extinction. He is also an asshole.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Here we go.
Identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobeck.
It depends how long it takes me to finish Court. If it's only like a little bit left, I'd rather just play Left 4 Dead or something than try and do more Dark Souls in an hour or less. Wire? Oh yeah, there was some wire, but not a lot.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
No, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Yeah, so they were all sterilized to make sure they couldn't keep going because they had to become extinct.
Mind your footing.
I minded my footing. So this is where Gaia's core was, or something akin to that anyway. The mountain that fell.
Guess that's my way across.
Of course, left was best.
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
In before worst. Or worse, rather. Oh, yeah, here we are.
Not this way.
Ah.
Maybe further up the shaft.
Well, I got more wire, so that was definitely still worth coming down for. Another arena full of glinthawks. No, please.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. But the last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
So it sounds like she was indeed the last one alive. Shiver. No sound file.
Evacuation happens so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Paik I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
This could be the control room here.
Elisabet's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elisabet's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Did I scan both there or just the one? I think that counts as one. Alright. Wait, where am I going now? Ah.
Elisabet. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the HADES servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal.
Oh, she sacrificed herself.
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elisabet, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elisabet Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Not talking to him just yet.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
That it? That's all he said? He's the one responsible for destroying all life, and that's all he had to say?
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elisabet Sobeck. There's only one. I miss you.
Is there not one from the Asian lady?
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Well, that sounds like something I might be able to look into post-game. Find exactly where she died. There's another room over here. Ah, this could be it. The missing eulogy thing. Nope.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
Maybe that sketchy guy did something? That would be a disappointment if something he did on purpose or by accident made things go a little bit awry.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
Maybe Pharaoh had the other guy in his pocket and they screwed up one last time. No, over there, yeah.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
That was very lucky. Oh, I don't like the shaking my controller is doing.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
He did something. The moron did one last dumbass thing. But what did he do? Gonna be some kind of mother-father allegory, I think. know I missed a room back there, but it triggered this automatically.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Just want to see if I missed anything in the door. No.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't.
So that's what happened to Apollo. He cancelled it, so we lost all previous world knowledge. That's what happened. That's what he did.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The master override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Obtained one master override. Q-Jail Valentine effect, perhaps?
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Can I grab the ledge here, or... Oh, the rope. Not the rope! Oof. Oh wait, was I to climb that? I think I was to climb that. Or maybe not. I think I was. Shit. Eli, grab the thing. Eli, grab the thing. Why aren't you grabbing the thing? It's yellow, grab it. I don't know why she isn't grabbing hold of the... There we go. And I'm not sure where the hell I'm going. Oh hey, I'm glad I came over here.
I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
I guess I am going down there then, because I can't see any other climbing holes here. Can't remember how I got in here. The red light ain't helping. Are we actually just to walk back? I was expecting something to happen.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the...
Oh, he is a machine.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the spire. Not Meridian. The spire. Now why would that be?
The spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it.
Long stories, yes, but I'm interested.
Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
He's getting a bit too into this.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late?
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature. and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Oh, training montage to make the thing. Did I read this already? Yeah, I think I did. Of course, says he has a nice face. Is that my normal lance now? Oh yeah, it is. Actually, maybe that is a new one, because there's a new one on the shelf there as well.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine? Define timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign. Define Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for.
I like the lance too, yeah, it looks badass. Like I've taken a unicorn's horn.
Titan frame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it. Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Elis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Yeah, he heard the kill order, alright.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Can I grab this rope? It looks like this should be a quick way to... Oh, there's a ladder. Pfft. I'm just going to teleport, though. Oh, it won't let me yet. To the Palace of the Sun. We're actually teleporting to that one so I can buy wire. Bye, Cheryl. Yeah, it seems like this is the big finale. Although it's going to be awkwardly timed, I think, unless it's an hour-long finale. It does seem like this might end up being the only thing we play this evening, because I don't know if there'll be much time left to bother swapping over to something by the time this finale is over. If it's a 20-minute finale, then we'd have time for 1 or 2 Left 4 Dead campaigns, I guess. Not enough time for Dark Souls 3, though. Come on. Bye, BD. It's not on fire, so that's a good thing. Oh, damaged file repaired. Oh, it's text log.
Peace at last.
Give me all your wires. That's probably enough. Nine. No, it's fine too. Alright, we're as ready as we're going to be.
Any one of us could have died.
So the spire, where is the spire in relation to Meridian? Is that the central bit? Or is that here? I don't remember where the spire is. These elevators are too long. Oh yeah, I've got to remember to have these potions to protect against corruption, assuming the boss fight against Hades will involve corruption. I imagine it will.
Any one of us could die.
Quick save, but I'm actually going to do a manual save right here as well. To the Palace of the Sun. I don't approve of the check marks it gives me to get here. They're very confusing. Here it is, maybe. Speak to the Sun King? Yeah.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Sometime later. I assume, like it did the Fade to Black there to imply I've told him and I don't actually have to talk to him. Far away we talking for this? Oh, right here. Okay.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Okay. So allies did come, they rallied the call.
For the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Alright, so what's our 3 objectives here? Rest before the final battle, visit both defense sites optional. I will visit both, and then I will do another save, since we're at the point of the final battle. As it says. Oh, another journal. If you want to read it, you can pause. That's about the Odyssey mission failing getting them into space. So that's the rest. The other two are outside the city. Oh, the spire, yeah, is the Holy Temple bit. Right. I think although it's doing a load, this is still quicker. Because I would have to take the elevator down to them both. May have found a place in SOL? Sorry, SLO. What is SLO? I'm basically ready for my enemy now. I just destroyed an inanimate object. This is our front line defenses, eh? Okay.
Have you just polished that armor, Elisabet?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
You forgot I...
Petra!
Here she is, the guest. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from...
So basically this is all the side quests I did to help people are now going to help defend the city in different ways. That's a nice touch.
That happens to you a lot.
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Ostrom, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
You know that I appreciate your help, Petra. This battle, I don't know what's gonna happen.
We'll see each other again, I know it. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heap.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though.
Yeah, it's the gun I used before, the one that sucks up the fireballs. I like that. That would be very useful.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts.
Yeah, good to know.
Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Elisabet?
As many as I have to.
Really couldn't
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
What?
Truthful.
Just talking to the guard.
You wouldn't have made it without help.
Right, so that's everyone I can talk to there. Let's go to the Spire. Hard right. Nope, not into the water. Boobs, what? Oh yeah, there's a spire there. So that's the communication array. I think I chased away somebody who was blocking entrance to the spire and had a brief look in at the time. That was a long time ago, but I'm fairly certain that is that place. It's like one of the religious fanatics or something. Could be wrong. Does seem vaguely familiar. Yeah, where I was yelling at the guy. Higher up than I got that time, though. I don't think I've ever been up to the top. Of course, you know I'm going to have to do this in like 10 minutes, but under fire, probably. Oh, there's people here. Hey, there's waifu.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So who else came, though? Because there's this icon over here. Oh, of course, it's Erland, or whatever it's called. Arland? The drunk.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys, just like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get
These guys are fun.
Boys.
They're probably all dead.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
Alright, pep talk. Good pep talk. Looks like there's still one more person to talk to. This is all like pre the final plan.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These cards are in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there
Oh, wait,
are
Sona, of
so
course.
many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Good talk. Good talk, rather. Okay, let's teleport back here. Save it again, hard save it. And start the finale, and we'll see how much shit blows up. wonder who else could have joined us had I did a few more of the side quests I kind of left lingering. The Hunter's Lodge, maybe, if I'd done, pardon me, enough for them. There's not really any other recurring characters I can think of. Oh, the bandit guy. Yeah, he definitely would have come if we destroyed all the bandit camps, because he'd want to murder more people. He's fine. We don't need him for the fight. Oh, Valinar says that Sona's close to retirement. Oh, another file got done. "72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive for life's sake." Oh wait, I read that one. Yeah, the psychopath I remembered in the end. I'm not going to go clear a bandit camp before the finale just to get him here.
Rally, Karja. Do not let Meridian fall without a fight.
Who leads the attack? Is it Helis?
Where was Olin's house? Oh hey, Olin could be here. He was supposed to make up for what he'd done. I let him live.
Olin's apartment feels empty.
Oh, that picture hasn't loaded? Okay, now it has.
Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
You did, but don't worry, I made a save. Just in case. Let's begin the end. No way back. No way back.
How could you sleep, Elisabet, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you rest after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Face of extinction. Hey, she was able to sleep at least.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Hey, it's the bad guy.
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
There we are.
Why do you fight?
Oh, I want his gun.
The end is inevitable.
I really want his gun. Not this guy's gun, the gun behind him.
Stay out of sight!
Oh, hey, there he is. Hello, friend.
Accept your weakness.
Use it! You will not escape the shadow!
Only endless night awaits you.
I assume if he gets point blank with me, I die, so that's why I'm kind of keeping my distance.
Bridge can't take much more of this. It's giving way!
No, I want to go. No, I want to go that way. What the? Okay. I wanted the heavy weapon. But instead I clipped through the scenery and fell to my death. That's good.
It's giving way!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Oh wait, it's... Alright, it's actually a mid-fight checkpoint.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
You're blowing yourself up, buddy.
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
He's too dangerous and close.
That's what I figured. Stupid game mechanics.
You will die on nothing.
I'm pretty sure I won't. But I am running out of room. The nice thing about him being point blank, I don't need to charge up the super shots because they're hitting him.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that!
Damn straight. What'd you drop? Money. That. The rest I don't need. Stacked up 3 arrows, let's do this. Yeah, I figured that replenished my supplies. Where could I not take a health potion? That's fine.
For Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up the cannon! On the platform!
Suck in the eggs. Explode the Deathbringers.
It's taking a shot at me!
From the west!
Almost. felt that one. Where's the other big robots? Is there one closer?
They're coming from the south.
This is south. This is west. South. Oh hey, there we are. Oh, big one's coming after me. I know the big one is the hurting one, but I don't want to get or let any of the other guns get destroyed because I think they're helping. Although I think the one closest to the south is gone. Still coming from the other side too.
Nora, girl, look out!
At least they're warning me when they're firing at me. Unfortunately, I think I just lost my defenses. Yeah, I did. Alright, now you need to go down.
No sign! Alone in the attack! Lower your arm! But beware!
Let's catch breath and prepare.
Now, this one still has full defenses. I guess the guy using it died.
Raise arms again! West!
Oh, badass music.
Introduced.
Man down there, you're in trouble. The lull was also a checkpoint, most likely.
Here it comes.
Glint Hawks, are you serious? I hope the other NPCs will take them out while I concentrate on the big nasty.
Time to go.
Or I guess they could walk in front of the shot. That's fine too. Problem is I've got to stay next to the stuff that gives me the ammo. You say south there? Oh, I see.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
God, there's a lot of stuff. Even see. Oh, there it is. I see its guns. Oh, good.
Gotta get to another platform.
Oh, I lost my gun. Also, why am I doing this alone? What happened to all the NPCs? Oh wait, when she shocks, you drop the gun. Pick up the gun. No, pick up the gun though. I did see someone firing at it that wasn't me there, I think.
Fire's on you, Nora!
Outstaying its welcome a little bit, this siege now. It needs to move on to another thing. It's also used up a lot of supplies. Hey, it's the Hades one. Or that's Hades. How convenient to just let her live to see that going past.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
My all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Oh, my merchant's dead now. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. You, I suspect, will be dead. Allies?
Ooh.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true sun, shadow demons.
Thank you, Ulthred. Another situation where it's probably just better to run after I collect medicine. Although, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Good time. They may not be immortal though. Oh. I don't see any fighting going on up there, but that's probably because it hasn't triggered until this exact moment when it's an in-game cutscene because my armor's gone.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Hey, it's the swarm. Is that a timer? Is that a metaphorical or literal timer?
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. The Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Oh, I hope Waifu is still alive.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy!
They're alive.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
The metal devil must fall.
I should stock up.
You guys are the best.
Last chance.
Those potions and stuff. Let's do potion. Alright. That wasn't the one I meant to drink. That was the one I meant to drink. Let's do it. It is this way, right?
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
It's going to be a super Deathbringer with +2 to all damage. Because bullshit last boss, I bet. Calling it now. That didn't do any damage. That did 27 damage. Ooh, that was a good damage hit there. So the gun is the weak point, but the downside is he fires it at you while it's out. My scenery is destroyable. Actually, no, the gun is still out. Alright, use the weak points that you've got, I suppose. Good damage. It's worth saving up the 3 arrows, I think, because it's a weak point. That one's fully destroyed, I think. I'll fire this 3 at the one I know for sure isn't, and then test this one. Yeah, that's not taking damage anymore.
Don't let them overrun us!
Wait, there's ads? Ah, shit, there is ads. That's annoying. Although, a chance to get a gun.
reinforcements.
Take them out first!
I feel like against corruption this should do like quadruple damage, but I guess that would be too easy. Shoot the bloody thing when I tell you to shoot the thing. I am going to run out of wires before the thing runs out of life.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
She's basically saying, hey, kill the ads. But that's what I'm doing. Pardon me. Is that dead? It is dead. Again, that doesn't hit me. Please stop making it hit me. I roll successfully out of the way of it every time.
Crap!
That's what I thought. No, I don't. I want to grab the Healy thing. Just him again now? Probably until I destroy the next gun, then another wave of things will spawn.
That blasted heap wants your blood.
Take more than you to stop me.
I'm straight.
With the time I've got left, I can do this.
Oh, heal, bitch. Running out of pillars, though, I notice. One more good hit for like 600 could do it. Ah, the component got destroyed.
My way's clear.
Time to do what you came for, Aloy.
I don't know if I have time to loot, so I'm just gonna go for it.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elisabet Sobeck. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Yeah, poke it with a stick. That's a boy. Did Sona survive? A king should not hug his guard. At least not in public.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elisabet, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elisabet, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elisabet.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
She did have the whole world in her hands. Very metaphorical. It was in a ruin. People aren't allowed in the ruins of the old world. 'Tis the rule. I imagine there'll be some kind of post-credit scene to set up a sequel. So I'll let the credits play on what was a thoroughly enjoyable game, even if I got mad at some of the mechanics sometime. Fantastic story, well-written characters, some of the voice acting was dodgy. Gameplay was excellent. The world was beautiful. Highly recommended. I didn't think they were doing a DLC type thing with this. I don't think they were doing a season pass or anything like that. Could be wrong. Actually, while the credits play, I'm going to Google that. Because if they also aren't doing a season pass, then they get extra props for that. So let's say Horizon... Oop. Oh, my Firefox is in the process of going super slow. Horizon Zero Dawn Season Pass. Are we doing that? There's a PS4. Zero Dawn will not have microtransactions. That's not necessarily the same thing as a season pass, though. Apparently they said they may add an arena-based mode at a later date, but that's it. One of the linked threads on this thread about whether or not there's DLC is... Actually, I want to press on it first to see if they're being ironic or... It's... Okay, yeah, it's someone who wrote a post specifically about how ugly Aloy is when she's a child. Alright. When you hate an in-game child enough to make a thread on a random forum complaining about how deformed they look. Great game, 7.8 out of 10, too much water. With a few like slight tweaks of the gameplay and better voice acting consistently rather than just the main cast and some of the side cast, it'd be damn near perfect. It did a really good job. I enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed a hell of a lot more of it than I disliked, let's put it that way. And it blows the hell out of Zelda, which is a tedious open world game with nothing in it. So the question does remain, when Gaia comes back, is she going to be happy with the state of everything? Or will she then decide to do some changes? I guess that could be the setup for a sequel. And there is also the rest of the world. Of course, this is just one small part of what used to be America, roughly speaking. Don't let the Zelda fanboys hear you say that, they'll come after you. Like I give a shit what they think. Bye Marty, see you tomorrow. Why is it always America? I think in this game it had an excuse, didn't it? Because Pharaoh made the robots, he was American, and they were waging war on someone else, so the swarm gained sentience somewhere else in the world, and thus got back to America last. Something like that. The final fight was just a souped up Deathbringer with some other monsters jumping in to help. There wasn't really much else they could have done, given that you are just a human against a giant robot. Yeah, somewhere like that, donut holes. We worked it out based on when we first started hearing Elisabet's communications, but I've forgotten now. Is there anything else in the story they left open, or open to interpretation, I wonder? We know that Pharaoh destroyed all the old world knowledge, so that's why nobody knew anything, and why we saw that scene of like the robots just saying, hey, we ran out of food, so you're out in the wild now. Good luck. That's why they were dumb, essentially, and that's why they fell back into like tribe caveman mentality. So we know all that. We know what made the trees and the animals, etc. We know where the humans came from. And we know that it's technically all Silent's fault. And he's unrepentive, because he's a dick. Yeah, we know where Hades came from. Hades was the solution for Gaia making mistakes when she started to remake Earth. If she made a mistake, Hades was there to take control and then start over again, because she'd get it wrong a few times. What happened to Ted? Well, he's dead. Ted Farrell, I assume you mean. killed all the alpha people, destroyed the knowledge, but he still had to let everything else happen because that was the only way the human race was going to live on. So he had to do that, but he still did a... Well, actually, did he do a dickish thing, removing all world knowledge? Making sure it didn't get saved? I guess so. Not just even, like, calculus and stuff, but art, music. You need history so you can learn from mistakes. For instance, making a sentient swarm of killer robots that literally destroy the world. How did he die? Yeah, I don't know the specifics of how he died. Was that a person whose first name was Bastian? Did that what that said? Did that what that said? It's getting late. We don't need calculus though. Don't know who or what corrupted Hades. I assumed that it was the swarm. Like that was their... When they realised what was happening, that was their solution rather. But yeah, actually it wasn't specific that the swarm did that, it was just some kind of outside influence. Maybe it was Pharaoh. Maybe he made an AI based on himself and that's what did it. That could be what this end of credit scene is going to elaborate on once we get to it. The swarm is what they called the collection of sentient robots that destroyed the world, because they devoured everything, any matter they ate. Was there not a shutdown? Well, the problem was they built it without a backdoor because he was worried people would hack it, and eventually one part of the program that made up of Gaia was specifically designed to find a shutdown code, but it would take longer than the Earth had left, so it was after everything had been wiped out rather, that part of Gaia was able to shut down all the robots. So that's why the robots were eventually... They did manage to crack their coding, but the Earth didn't have that enough time to do it. We saw a cutscene where they were saying, like, the Earth's going to be utterly destroyed, nothing left in, like, 3 months, and it's going to take 67 years for us to crack their code. Something like that. How do I rate the game for replay value? If you do literally everything in it and you go, are amazing cosplayers, did that just say? If you do everything within the one playthrough, you do all the side quests, you get your platinum trophy, then you haven't really got a reason to replay it, I would say no. It's not a game for replay value, but the one playthrough, even if you don't do all the side stuff, is a lot of time. I mean, it's taken me... How long is this taking me? How many parts are we up to of roughly 2 hours each? And this final part's going to be 4 hours. There's 14 parts up, so this is part 15. Let's say that all the parts are roughly 2 hours long, so that's 28 hours plus another 4, so 32 hours approximately. And I haven't done all the side quests, I haven't done all the collectible hunting, I haven't done all the optional clear corruption zones and crap like that. There's at least, I would say, 3 to 5 hours more content that I haven't done. Skip. Although, hang on. Oh, it was Ashley Birch who voiced Aloy. I didn't actually realise that. Any other names here I recognise? Crispin Freeman is the voice of Winston, isn't he? So he did Helis. Ashley Birch was also Sobeck, obviously, yeah. John Gonzalez is Hades. I recognise that name, but I don't remember why. Greg Lowe, no. Greg Lowe voiced a lot of people, it seems. Alright, let's see the end of credit scene. Let's play is Steve Bloom in this. Oh, you don't want to be pulling that out. No, you don't want to be touching that.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss.
Oh, you idiot.
So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Ah, so the big spider robots. Yeah, they were never explained. I thought they were harvesters. So it wasn't Pharaoh's robots then that sent the signal to activate Hades. It was something else. Definitely a second game in the works. This sold remarkably well, and especially considering it's limited to one console, not on PC. It sold very, very well, so yeah, it was getting a sequel for sure. But as long as a sequel makes sense, as long as there's something unanswered that's interesting, then that's okay. And I assume Aloy wouldn't want to stick with the clan anyway, because she kind of doesn't like them, because of the way they treat her. Also, thank you for the bits, Hugh. Sorry I missed that. No, I don't think he was stopping him going into that big robot. I think he summoned him into that casket. And that was his plan all along. Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth Reborn. Just because you've completed Aloy's main story doesn't mean you finished the game. You're free to continue exploring, complete any unfinished business. State of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle. You keep all the loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Thanks for playing the Horizon team. Press X to dismiss. Well, that was Horizon Zero Dawn. Really, really good. I recommend it.